Nice big rainbow.
Nice rainbow.
William Trimtoe, he's a good fisherman. Catches hands, puts them in a pen. Wire, briar, limber, lock. 3 geese in a flock. One flew east, one flew west. One flew over the cuckoo's nest. O-U-T spells out you go, you dirty dish rag. Until I tell you to come back. Come back.
Shake him till he spit. Do it. Shake him till he spit.
I'm Eli Orge, socially known as Fly High Eli, Isla's dad, Axel's dad, the guy who has the daughter who rows the Flycraft, and the son who rows the Flycraft. I have another daughter too, but she doesn't do anything in the boat yet. In the past year, a lot's changed. I look back at my photos from a year ago and I kind of laugh how much has changed. Kind of found out in October that we were having another child, which was completely unexpected. So we got home and it's exactly where we want to be in life. And I couldn't be happier with our changes. Now where we're at, it's like everything makes sense and it's all kind of happened very organically, naturally. And yeah, it's been a crazy past year. I mean, I know exactly how many we've got him, got him, got him. Got him.
Dad? I'm fishing with the lychee. And I'm fishing with my lychee.
Let's start with this bad boy right here. Oh yeah, throw everything in there. Throw daggone kitchen sink in there. Got him. Oh! That was a big head. Big-headed bastard. That was a big one. Oh, shiza. You're a little too fast there, Sensei. I gotta quit cursing. It's not becoming. Don't mind us, we're just looking for some big-headed bastards.
Dad.
Bastard is not a cuss word.
That is.
No, it's not.
So we can say
No.
it?
Can you say it?
Yeah.
Depends how you use it. You little bastard. I'm just kidding.
I'm a little one. You're a big one.
How do you get out here and do it the right way? And that is something that's like, even I have like wondered, and I think, you know, these resources are incredible. And we kind of see what people do to resources throughout the other parts of our country. My thing is like how to educate people, and it's never like, hey, this is how you do it. It's more, you know, like Isla catches a fish and she knows, because we all yell at. Axel's probably the worst about treating these fish. I think it's little things like that where it's like they see those in our videos and it's like, okay, I know to do that at least, because that's the only way you get education is through experience. And so you want people to get out here, you want people to try it, but you know, you don't want people to damage the resources in the same manner. So I think there's like a respect thing, and that's what's so cool about fly fishing versus, you know, spin rod fishing with different hooks and different things. It's, you know, you see most fly fishermen try to do a good job, but I'll be honest, I still, when we see a lot of fishermen come in here, we see dead fish in the rivers, and that ticks me off. It's a natural resource and it's a public resource, so it's like, what are you gonna do?
Yeah, a lot's changed since the last time we checked in with you guys. We were living in a fifth wheel, and now we let the kids pick where they want to live. And we found the sweetest, just most incredible town in Wyoming. And the kids have always loved coming back here. They were a big reason why we chose this town. And then another big reason would be Esme. So we haven't formally introduced her yet. We got to the place with our travels where we kept going back to our favorite places. So we knew it was time to slow down so that we could spend more time at those places and concentrate on this incredible opportunity that Eli's had now with the kids to be able to fish full time has just been the biggest blessing to us. And being out here in Wyoming and kind of, we made it like our center hub to be able to explore all these waters and these mountains has been amazing. It hasn't been without struggles though. They call it, I've learned, Wyoming strong, and we've definitely learned that as soon as we settled in. Axel broke both of his legs. Now this summer has just been bliss, and it's exactly why we've moved here, and we've got all those winter trials behind us, and we've been fishing like crazy and just having the best time. You know, I call it like the Southerners out west now, exploring all these rivers, and the kids are they just blow my mind. It's like, now they call it, I'm getting to a place where I'm like, I expect them to always have a 20-inch fish, and which is weird and silly. And then when they get disappointed, I have to remind them that like a 16-inch fish is still just like the most amazing lifetime fish as well.
How much are you gonna pay me when I do it? Oh yeah, Kev. Isla, over here to the bank. Over here to the bank, Isla. Got one.
My name is Isla and. Over those 3 years, I learned how to catch big fish, throw, and cast a streamer, and then we go up to the green, and then I learned how to dry fly fish, and now my dad doesn't have to tell me back right or back left, I just know it. Yes, I'm very confident. I learned how to be more mature, and I grown up, I got a lot taller. Mature to be on the water, not like being silly, just slapping the paddles around, like really focusing on my dad or my brother to catch a big fish, and then we can land them, and then we can be all excited and stuff and celebrate and all that. But yeah, it took kind of a while to understand, like, I don't go like sidearm all the time. It's like, it took me a while to learn how to go straight up and straight down with a streamer, and sometimes I do wrong things and it teaches me a bad habit. The biggest hurdle for me was probably learning how to cast it and like getting reel out of the line, and I don't even know how to take off the reel and get the line out, and I don't know how to do that still, but I want to learn so bad, so I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna learn.
You know, just the amount of water we have, if people, and the amount of people on the water, if people are still respecting it and people are kind of respecting each other, it works. There's practices and there's things to learn about that just educate yourself about. And it's something I've had to do. I came out here, I didn't know anything. I came from a warm water climate and had to learn everything ourselves. And I don't know, I think if you have that intention of I'm only catching fish, I'm only about fish, it's only about fish, sometimes you have bad experiences. But when you're out there to have like an experience and to like absorb everything around you, there's a different type of attitude everyone has. So I think that's huge.
The kids have grown so much in the past year. You know, the things that I've seen them grow in are things that I feel like I did in my 20s. Like the amount of courage they have and the willingness to try new things and accept that they're trying it nervously, it's just been so inspiring to me as their mother. And then obviously I see it with, you know, other children as well. And all of that's because of being on the rivers and doing hard things and being consistent, and, you know, also just consistently having failures. You know, you guys see a lot of big fish, but there's a lot of fish that are missed as well. And so there's an expectation that they now know that in order to get what they want, they're gonna have to put in work. And to see them learn that at 8 and 9 years old is just the reason why we're doing everything that we do. And it's just been really like inspiring for us to keep going, and honestly even push them even harder, because we push them a little bit and we think, oh, we need to back off. And then they do it and they're so proud of themselves, and then you see their confidence grow. So you want to push them even harder the next time. And, you know, they started school, and the feedback we got back from their teachers were how different they were and how wonderful they were to the other students. And it's just all the things you want to hear as a parent, that, you know, you're raising kind, thoughtful children. And I think that all stems from nature, because nature teaches us to be thoughtful and kind and take care of it and take care of the animals. And if we can teach our kids to do that, then obviously they go and do that with other human beings, and that's the big win, right? So yeah, it's just been, it's been amazing to see how much nature can teach us when we don't even realize we're being taught these things. So yeah, it's been pretty magical.
Yeah, that's what's really cool, is like some of these areas, man, if you respect them and treat them right, and you have the ability to go out there and do things that are just amazing. And that's just not here. People need to understand, it's just not where we're at. Like, we go everywhere. Like, some of my favorite fishing's in the southeast, going after smallmouth, where these only Flycrafts can go, honestly. It doesn't matter where you're at. Like, there's great fishing everywhere. It's being able to access them, it's timing, and knowing what they're eating. And it's like, are you gonna figure that out the very first day? No. But it's like, the whole point of this thing is to have an adventure, you know? And it's like, to honestly fail. That's what all of us are obsessed with, is failure. And then when you have that success, and it's like, holy crap, you know? At first it was just like, let's just get down the river paddling. And then it was like, holy crap, I can fish. And then it was like, once we caught a fish, it was like, didn't even think this was possible when we went fishing to begin with, you know? And it's like, I think that's the thing, is like, everyone needs to temper expectations and then understand, you know, it's a growing process. And like, we had an amazing day yesterday, but we missed tons of fish. And it's like, we could have had triple the fish. And it's like, you know, we learned a lot. Axel learned a lot. I learned a lot. I learned. And it's like, that's the great thing about this whole sport, is like, you're getting out there every day. These conditions are different. So like, when you got it waxed one day, it's like the next day could be totally different. And it's like, that's what kind of keeps us all coming back. That's what the sport about it is. And then, you know, accessing places that you didn't think were possible is the coolest part. So yeah, we had a great day fishing yesterday, but it's like, that's a culmination of years of work, and, you know, we're just now reaping the benefits, the full benefits of it. But again, we're still learning every day. The sweetest thing about the Flycraft is like, and I was saying this morning, you catch more fish in a Flycraft. And it's not a knock on any other boat. It's just, A, you're quieter and you can really rub over rocks. And so it's like, as a beginner, you can make a lot of mistakes. I've never seen one pop, personally. And if you guys know me, I like, everything I use is a tool. And I want to know how good that tool is. So, A, they're tougher than crap. You don't have to worry about hitting stuff. You don't have to worry about dinging it up. You know, they're really, really cool, but it's a, you know, it's a special little craft because they're quiet and they're dark. So that dark bottom, I swear you catch fish closer to the boat. If you have kids like I do, and they're always banging stuff, it dampens everything. The Flycraft to me is an assassin machine. You know, it's super sneaky, it's super quiet. You know, you don't have like the tons of space of a drift boat, but then again, because of how light it is, you can just carry it up rocks. Like, I've done everything in a Flycraft. I really have. I've done all types of water. That's the reason I'm still rocking them, is they're amazing tools. They're amazing tools. That's all, I mean, that's it.